How did you guys get into the
Well,
storage?
Anderson, actually, for 15 or 20 years, I was a top-ranked international male escort.
I believe it.
I didn't know they ranked
I
them,
didn't
by the
either.
way.
Hunting for treasures is something that we all dreamed of as kids. The treasure hunters on the A&E show Storage Wars allowed us to live out that dream. Since the show's end, we're sure that many of you have wondered what happened to the stars. Well, we're about to get into that. Since 2010, Storage Wars has delivered 15 action-packed, controversial, and humorous seasons. It has kept us on the edge of our seats for over a decade. But when all was said and done, not everyone rode off into the sunset. Some found themselves in hot water with the law. At the same time, others faced serious personal challenges. Let's take a look into the lives and challenges of the most popular stars of this reality television show. Brandi Passante. Alongside her partner Jared Schultz, Brandi Passante hunted for hidden treasures. Known for her sharp wit and keen eye for valuable items, Brandi quickly gained a lot of attention from viewers. Brandi didn't fade into obscurity after Storage Wars closed. Instead, she remained in the spotlight through her active presence on social media. She shares her post-show adventures with her loyal followers. Despite facing personal struggles, including domestic violence and health issues like Hashimoto's disease, Brandi has shown great strength. Beyond Storage Wars, Brandi dedicates herself to advocating for causes like supporting domestic violence survivors. She's also found success as a regular co-host on the Happening Now with Hammer podcast. Here, she continues to engage audiences with her candid conversations and infectious charm. As she navigates through life, Brandi Passante remains a beacon of inspiration. She proves that with determination and courage, anything is possible. So, here's to Brandi, the fearless warrior whose spirit shines bright on and off the screen. Barry Weiss. Barry the Collector Weiss was one of the show's most beloved original cast members. He made his name known partly because of his chill attitude, but also because he simply had a skill for knowing what hauls to bid on. There was nothing that the viewers didn't love with Barry. Sure, he was older than the basic demographic watching, but even still, they loved him nonetheless. He was even able to do that without all the aggressiveness and flamboyancy of other stars on the show. After a few years, in 2014, the talented star decided it was time to move on to greener pastures. But his star didn't fade from the spotlight. No way. He found himself the star of a spin-off show called Buried Treasures. But even with Barry's star power, the show was not to last long. In fact, it ran for a total of 8 weeks. But that wasn't the only show that Barry was part of. He also did another show in 2015 called Storage Wars Barry Strikes Back. All that was well and good, but in 2019, Barry faced a setback. He was involved in a serious motorcycle accident, which landed him in the hospital for 2 months. Despite this tragedy, he returned to normal life, even becoming a brand ambassador for a California casino called Sherwood Valley Casino. Today, Barry lives very well off his earnings. This allows him to enjoy his passion for collecting without worry. He also returned to Storage Wars in 2021, which excited fans. Emily Wares. Season 10 brought us another amazing talent when Emily Wares burst onto the scene of Storage Wars. She brought her auctioneering expertise and vibrant personality to the show, all of which she clearly learned from her family as they, too, knew a little something about the auction lifestyle. Emily started her career at a young age working with her dad. She clearly showed a talent for the business, even becoming a pro before she could legally drink. She even went above and beyond learning how to call the auctions in multiple languages. But Emily's talents extend beyond auctioneering. She's also a singer, musician, and skilled leatherworker. In fact, before joining Storage Wars, she auditioned for American Idol in 2015. And even made it to the live episodes. In addition to her professional pursuits, Emily recently married Cody Cruel. He is a professional rodeo cowboy, and they have 2 children together. She also runs her own business, Western Wares, selling leather goods and cowboy boots. Emily quickly made her mark on Storage Wars with her unique auctioneering style. This earned her the respect of her fellow bidders despite the male-dominated industry. Her confident demeanor and ability to hold her own in intense bidding wars have made her a standout on the show. Whether she's calling out rule breakers or making stylish cowboy boots, Emily Wares is a force to be reckoned with. Dan and Laura Dotson. When you think of the storage wars, it's not just the single auctioneers and buyers who really thrilled us. As the power couple, Dan and Laura Dotson brought drama and excitement to every episode. These two dynamic auctioneers drew viewers' attention, mostly because of their ability to handle tense situations calmly. Laura even had her own catchphrase, "Don't forget to pay the lady." It quickly became something fans loved to repeat daily. Along with being action-packed auctioneers, there was also a burgeoning love story. Laura was drawn to Dan's charm and charisma, but also his auctioneering skills. The two of them found love while auctioning off people's forgotten treasures. After the show ended, they transitioned to the private auction circuit. They continue to thrive with their company, American Auctioneers, and their online platform, StorageAuctions.net. But life wasn't simple. There were personal challenges. Dan had quite the battle with multiple aneurysms. Then, in 2020, their 22-year-old son was struck by a bullet in a drive-by shooting. Despite these hardships, Dan and Laura remained resilient. They used this experience to raise awareness about CPR and stay positive. And their lives after the show weren't all tragedy. In fact, in 2019, they had quite the windfall when they struck oil on their property. Their personalities and passion for auctioneering make them beloved both on and off screen. Whether they're conducting auctions or cuddling with their dogs, Louis, Jax, Dan, and Laura Dotson continue to inspire us all. Shannon and Artie. Have you ever wondered what happened to Shannon and Artie from Storage Wars? After their brief appearance in episode 18 of Season 8, the couple seemed to have disappeared. While Artie's whereabouts remain a mystery, Shannon has moved on to new endeavors. Today, Shannon resides in San Clemente, California, as a Southwest Airlines flight attendant. She is also a talented hairdresser at Vincent Michael Salon. She's found love again with Brian Hollabaugh. The two are happily married and enjoy life together in Southern California. Shannon's days of Storage Wars adventures are gone. Instead, she spends her time whitewater rafting with her family. She also enjoys themed pub crawls and celebrating milestones like her 50th birthday. Shannon and Artie share 3 children together. That said, it's unclear if they are still together or if Shannon has moved on with her new partner, Brian. Despite their relationship's lack of clarity, Shannon seems content with her new life. She is busy embracing her passion for hairdressing and leaving the Storage Wars behind. Jenny Grumble. Jenny Grumbles, dubbed the Dazzler, was also a fan favorite. Her eye for furniture transformed her into the show's go-to expert. With a knack for spotting hidden gems, Jenny consistently unearthed valuable pieces, which found new homes through her furniture store, Uptown Country Home. But Jenny's journey didn't end with reality television fame. After bidding farewell to the show, she embarked on a new chapter. She transitioned her passion for furniture and design into a thriving business venture. Closing the doors of Uptown Country Home, Jenny redirected her focus to her latest endeavor, J. Grumble's Studio. This is a chic gallery nestled in the vibrant artistic community of San Diego. Here, she showcases not only her curated collection of furniture, but also her own artistic creation. Each piece is a testament to her boundless creativity and refined taste. Armed with an art degree, Jenny explores a diverse range of styles in the visual art field, from abstract to still-life compositions. Her keen eye remains as sharp as ever, just like when she was on the show. After all, who could forget the time she took a $700 gamble on a unit? That gamble paid off this time as she soon discovered its contents were valued at a staggering $2,500. It's tales like these that underscore Jenny's unwavering intuition and business acumen. Though hailing from Southern California, Jenny's entrepreneurial spirit knows no bounds. With summers spent traversing between Dallas and Atlanta, she leaves an indelible mark wherever she goes. Her design expertise and innate ability to transform spaces continue to shape her illustrious career. Yet Jenny's path to success wasn't without its obstacles. Battling personal demons, she emerged victorious and found solace. This solace grew with the arrival of her son Thompson in 2014. Her journey is marked by resilience and determination. These qualities continued to define her remarkable story. Dave Hester. Dave Hester, known as the mogul on Storage Wars, was someone most people could agree was not a fan fav. His aggressive bidding tactics and catchphrase, "Yup," made him a memorable character on the show. Despite his confrontational nature, Hester's skills as a bidder were undeniable. Dave's stint on Storage Wars was not without some serious issues, though. After 3 seasons, Hester was let go from the show in 2012. He then sued A&E for wrongful termination, claiming his contract was violated. He said the show's producers staged storage units by making sure that bidders would find some pretty valuable pieces floating around in those units. This led to a huge legal battle that was settled in 2014. After the lawsuit, Hester returned to the show before ultimately departing again. He then started his own auctioneering company and served as a consultant in the industry. In 2020, he lost a court battle with Public Storage. It seemed that the company mistakenly put up a unit that wasn't available, and he had bought it at auction. Beyond his TV antics, Hester is a seasoned auctioneer with a net worth of around $5 million. He's faced personal challenges too. This included a near-death experience due to a hemorrhagic stroke in 2018. Even with that, he continues to be active in the auctioneering world. Dave Hester's impact on Storage Wars is undeniable, whether you love or hate him. Nabila Hannes. Nabila Hannes brought a unique spark to Storage Wars during seasons 2 through 4. Her presence was refreshing and dynamic in a world dominated by male bidders. Despite her short stint on the show, Nabila made a lasting impression. She showed a sharp business sense and a fearless attitude. One of her most famous moments came long before her time on Storage Wars. This was when she made headlines for purchasing Paris Hilton storage unit contents. Nabila's knack for uncovering valuable treasures extended beyond the show, earning her a reputation as a savvy buyer in the storage auction world. Despite her legal entanglements and brushes with controversy, Nabila's impact on Storage Wars and the storage auction industry cannot be denied. While she may have stepped away from the limelight in recent years, her legacy as a formidable bidder and businesswoman lives on. Who knows? Maybe one day she'll triumphantly return to Storage Wars. If she does, we are sure she'll be ready to showcase her unmatched skills again. Mary Padian. Mary Padian, known as the Junkster, made waves when she moved from the spin-off show Storage Wars Texas to the main roster during its 5th season. Her willingness to get a little dirty and fearlessness earned her that nickname, but her bubbly personality was what drew fans to her. Beyond the show, Mary's passion for treasure hunting didn't wane. She continued her search for buried treasures. Plus, she ventured into interior design with her business, Totally Coil. Through this company, she transforms her finds into unique interior design accents. But Mary's influence extends beyond her business ventures. She's also involved in charitable work. She supports organizations like Ubuntu Life, which helps special needs kids in Kenya. By promoting jewelry and handbags crafted in traditional Kenyan styles, Mary lends her voice to a worthy cause. Despite her success, Mary remains down to earth and is known for her quirky personality and genuine kindness. Whether she's razzle-dazzling viewers on screen or giving back to communities in need, Mary Padian is leaving her mark on the world. Lisa Delarios. Lisa Delarios, one of the newest additions to the bustling world of Storage Wars, brought a fresh burst of energy to the show. Hailing from Texas, Lisa ventured to New York City to pursue her dream of acting. Before diving into the storage auction scene, she starred in films like Bev and City Kitties, and she even dabbled in comedy. But her transition to the West Coast brought her to the attention of storage unit enthusiasts. With her infectious enthusiasm and charming demeanor, Lisa quickly won over fans. A self-proclaimed dog trainer, Lisa's love for our furry friends shines through on her Instagram. Here, she shares moments of playfulness and training sessions with adorable pups. Alongside her passion for dogs, Lisa has a keen eye for vintage items and gems, which she collects avidly. Justin Bryant. Justin Bryant was the prodigy of the storage bidding world. He made his mark as the youngest buyer to ever grace the screen of Storage Wars, all at the tender age of 22. Justin found himself captivated by the adrenaline-pumping allure of storage unit auctions. This fascination would shape his path in more ways than one. Fueled by determination and a generous heart, Justin didn't just chase after treasures for his own gain. No, he had loftier goals in mind. With each successful bid, he was on a mission to turn dreams into reality. One of his most touching feats was helping his mother achieve her dream of owning a house. This gesture spoke volumes about his character, and he didn't stop there. Justin brought his brother along for the ride. This transformed their treasure-hunting escapades into heartfelt family adventures. Dubbed the Rookie, Justin wasted no time in proving himself a force to be reckoned with. His unwavering confidence and relentless drive quickly set him apart from the pack. In the arena of negotiation, he fearlessly squared off against seasoned veterans, showcasing a tenacity that belied his years. For Justin, every auction was a battleground. He entered with a singular mindset. If there's a unit he desires, he'll stop at nothing to claim it as his own. But beyond Storage Wars, Justin's personal life blossomed. He found love in the arms of Ava Leon, a dedicated nursing student. Together, they built a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Parenthood to their two beautiful children brought even more to their lives. And let's not forget Justin's penchant for spreading laughter. When he's not busy unearthing hidden gems or being a family man, he's making us laugh on his YouTube channel. There, he makes us all laugh with prank videos. These videos inject a hearty dose of humor into his already thrilling adventures. Justin Bryant, a man of many talents, with a spirit as boundless as the treasures he seeks. Kenny Crossley. Kenny Crossley is known for his infectious enthusiasm and catchy catchphrase, "Kenny, do it?" He was a beloved figure on Storage Wars. Originally from New Orleans, Kenny's journey into the world of storage auctions began when he worked for the Sheriff's Department. After this, he transitioned to managing storage facilities in Los Angeles. Here, he dipped his toes into the world of storage auctions, eventually leading him to become a regular on the show. Kenny quickly became a fan favorite with his unique blend of humor and charm. From his hilarious antics to his knack for spotting hidden treasures, Kenny added a dash of excitement to every episode. Outside of Storage Wars, Kenny has ventured into various other endeavors. Using that catchphrase, Kenny also ventured into the clothing design business. Along with that, he also is a manager at a nut and candy company in New Orleans. Additionally, he shares his adventures and opinions on his YouTube channel, Kenny Do It Adventures. On the channel, he documents everything from his experiences as an Uber driver to his love for food. Despite the Storage Wars hiatus, Kenny pursued his passions and entertained fans with his larger-than-life personality. Whether he's bidding on units or sharing his latest adventures, Kenny Crossley continues to captivate audiences with his humor and charm. Edwina Registry and Shauna Dahan. Edwina Registry and Shauna Dahan, known as the Vegas Ladies, brought fresh energy to Storage Wars. Meeting in high school, their friendship grew from a shared love for vintage finds. Their dynamic presence injected a youthful vibe into the show. The duo hunted for what they dubbed new vintage treasures every episode. Edwina and Shauna are accomplished professionals in their own right. Edwina served as a combat medic and communications specialist in the U.S. Army, and then earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and corrections. In contrast, Shauna earned a bachelor's degree from the University of Nevada, then pursued a master's in business administration. They both maintained successful careers outside of thrifting. Edwina is a sales and retention executive at Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. Shanna is an employee benefits producer for USI Insurance Services. Beyond their day jobs, the duo runs the popular YouTube channel Thrifters Anonymous. On the channel, they share their thrifting adventures and fashion tips with followers. Shanna's side ventures include modeling and fitness, with her YouTube channel Colorblind Fitness. Here she showcases her workout routines and healthy lifestyle tips. Their appearances on Storage Wars introduce them to a wider audience. Even with that, though, their friendship and shared passion for thrifting have remained constant. Their infectious enthusiasm and eye for unique finds continue to inspire and entertain fans on and off the screen. Daryl Sheets. Daryl Sheets, the gambler on Storage Wars, was a bold bidder who never hesitated to spend a ton of cash. In one memorable moment, he dropped about $3,000 and walked away with almost $300,000 on one storage unit. That set a record on the show in 2012. But Daryl's adventures weren't just confined to the auction room. He also had a knack for romance, particularly with Kimber Warhol, an admired real estate agent. Their love story took a turn when they found themselves next to each other in traffic. This prompted Daryl to hold up a sign with his phone number, hoping for a chance to connect. Throughout the seasons, Daryl's larger-than-life personality made him a fan favorite. However, after the show ended, Daryl decided to semi-retire and focus more on his health and personal life. Despite some health challenges, including a serious lung infection and a heart attack in 2019, Daryl persevered. He eventually settled in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, where he retired completely. He eventually found love again with a woman named Romney Snyder, but that ended as well. It seems his relationship with his ex-wife, Kimber, is making a comeback too. With over 30 years in the storage auction business, Daryl Sheets remains iconic. He is always chasing the next big score and sharing his wealth of knowledge with his son Brandon. So whether they're finding treasure in Storage Wars or pursuing their passions outside the limelight, one thing's for sure: Storage Wars' legacy lives on in the hearts of its dedicated fans. What do you think about the individuals on Storage Wars? Make sure to let us know in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.